Hey everyone, I hope that you're off to a fantastic week. It was so great to see some of you in person and some of you engaging in our service online this past weekend. Now, in case you missed it or maybe you just need a brief recap, this Sunday we started a brand new series of talks called Christmas Chaos, Finding Peace on Earth. Now let's face it, 2020 has been a bit chaotic with COVID and rioting, an ugly presidential election, virtual learning, church closings, a struggling economy, and all the natural disasters, just to name a few things. You know, 2020 has definitely brought us a fair share amount of chaos. And this Sunday we began talking about how we can still find peace on earth in the middle of the chaos. And we looked at John 1 that talks about the reality that Jesus took part in creation at the very beginning of the world as we know it. In fact, we went all the way back to Genesis 1:1 that reminds us of these words. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. In other words, God created something out of nothing. You know, the Latin phrase for this is ex nihilo, something out of nothing. And listen, God still does this in our lives. In the middle of the chaos, when nothing seems to make sense, when nothing seems to be right, when nothing is adding up or working out or going to plan like all of 2020, you need to know that God specializes in making something out of nothing. You know, we also looked at Mark chapter 4, where Jesus calmed a raging storm with the sound of his voice. You see, just like when Jesus spoke the world into existence, he spoke the raging storm into stillness. And from that passage, we noted that Jesus can also make nothing out of something. You see, that storm was something terrifying, but Jesus made it nothing to fear. You see, Jesus can both create something out of nothing, like he did in the beginning at creation, but he can also bring nothing out of something, like when he calmed the storm, because even the wind and the waves obey him. So here's the point. In the midst of our chaos, in the middle of our own storms in life, we need to learn to fear God and not the storm. Listen, at Christmas time, we're reminded that Jesus, he steps into our chaos rather than just removing all the chaos. Because peace on earth isn't the absence of chaos, rather it's the presence of Jesus.